Hey guys, it's Random Rach, or Rachel, and today was my second day of high school. I'm actually going to tell you about both of my days, my first and my second day, all in this video. Okay, so my first day of high school was yesterday, so I was considered fresh meat or a freshie. So I got up at 5:20 in the morning, actually, 10 minutes before I'd normally get up because I was just that excited. I got dressed, I washed my face, I straightened my hair and did the half up, half down do like I always do with my bangs down, because I think that's just a really pretty casual look, I guess. And I wore a lacy, flowery, dark blue shirt with some jeans and my black sandals, and yeah. So I got everything done, hopped in the car at like 7:10ish because my school starts at 7:30, and my school is only like 5 minutes away. Literally, it's like 5 minutes away. So I thought that was really awesome. We drove up there, had a little confusion on where to drop me off, but then we finally found it. And my mom let me out of the car and I was like, oh God, like that's when it hit me. I was starting high school, no turning back now, there's no more summer break, I'm in school now for the rest of the year, and it was very scary, but I walked up there just confident, and when I walked in the doors, it was like, poof! Lots of kids, lots of tall kids, like, I'm not used to that. I'm used to being the tallest girl in my class because I'm pretty tall. Middle school, there were lots of short people, but high school, there's lots of really big people because you got your seniors in there and they're like 17, 18, which is scary. But anyway, I said anyway. Anyway, I walked in, I found my locker right away. I put my stuff in, I got my A-Day binder and my purse, and I went to my first class, which was music appreciation. At first, I was going the wrong way, and then finally I was like, wait. This isn't the right way. So I turned back around and I found it. And when I got into class, it was kind of scary because you have all these kids. There's like a couple kids that are already in there, and they all looked at me when I walked in, and it's like, everyone's looking at me. And there's not just freshmen in that class. There's like older people in that class too, so that was kind of scary. Like, but anyway, I just sat down somewhere, and the teacher just talk to us about what we're gonna do. And the girl next to me seemed really nice. I mean, we didn't like talk, but the teacher was really funny, so we'd always like laugh at him and she'd turn back kind of like agreeing like, ha 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 ha, yeah, he's funny. So that's pretty much it. But she seemed nice, so maybe we'll become friends. Maybe I'll talk to her next time. After that, I went to nutrition, and I found that class really well. I didn't get lost. And when I walked in, once again, there were some people already in there, a couple that were like older, and I just came and I sat down in a desk, and we did the same thing. We just talked about what we're gonna do in future classes and learned about like we talked about rules and stuff, and there were a couple cute boys in that class. Like there were a couple cute boys, like the boy that sat like in front of me, oh gosh, he was really cute. And he was really, really nice too. Like, I mean, we didn't like talk, but when the teacher passed out papers to a row of desks, he'd pass it back and he'd smile. And I'd be like, thank you. And he'd be like, you're welcome. And he was just really nice. And he seemed really friendly, and he was really cute, so amen, sister. There were a couple cute boys around in there too, and I was like, oh, they're so cute. Anyway, so my teacher seems really, really nice. She was funny. And after that class, I went to science, and I had a little difficulty finding that class. That's where I got a little lost, but there was an adult standing in the hallway, so I just asked him where it was, and then I finally found it. Once I found that class, I walked in and I sat at a table, and there were 3 people already at the table, so I was the 4th one to arrive at that table. and he just talked to us about the same thing, what we're going to be doing and stuff like that. And he actually gave us a worksheet to do with our textbook, like a group thing, so we can all like kind of get to know each other but also fill out the worksheet. And it was like a get to know your textbook kind of worksheet thing, so we just worked together on that. And the girl across from me, she was actually really nice. We talked a lot, she was funny, we got along well. So yeah, she was kind of like, I guess, I think she'll be a good friend later on, so that's good. And then we had lunch, which I had the last lunch of the day, so right after lunch you go to your next class, you don't go back to science. But so yeah, I went and had lunch, but first I went to my locker. And see, this is the cool thing. During lunch, you can go to the bathroom when you want to. You can go to your locker when you want to. You can like walk around. You can use your cell phone at lunch. I couldn't do that in middle school, so I thought that was really awesome. So I went to my locker, I got my lunch, I went to the bathroom, and then I went into the lunchroom, and it was like, boom, again. Lots of kids, don't know where to sit, kind of scary, because keep in mind, I started a high school with no one I knew. Like, no one. I have no idea who anyone is at that school, which is kind of scary, but so I just had to find a place to sit, and I thought that this girl was a freshman because she looked all tiny and really lonely and stuff, so I decided I'd sit by her, and turns out she's a senior, and I was like, what? You look like a freshie, but whatever. We just talked a little bit, and I ate and just kind of looked around. And so after lunch, I went to my last period class, which is called the skinny class because you have it every day, but it's only for 45 minutes. And it's geography, and I found it pretty good, I think. Yeah, I found it, and he just talked again, just lots of talking, and I didn't really talk to anybody in that class, but yeah. And then after that, I went to my locker, got my book bag, and headed out towards the buses, and I found my bus, got on. A dude came and sat on by me. He was actually, he was gay, and he was really, really cool. He was really funny, and he was just very, like, chill and, like, chillaxed and really nice and funny. And the bus took me to my bus stop. I walked home, which is only a very short little walk, and that was my day. It wasn't that great. The first day just wasn't that great for me, but today is my second day, and it was very good. So yeah,